you feel in sync with the world? Do you rise and fall as others do? Or does your energy come and go at strange times, leaving you feeling like an outsider? When it comes to sleep, although much generic advice is given, people have very specific needs. These can be sorted into patterns called chronotypes, which determines an individual's energy levels and sleep behavior. We are all familiar with the notion of early birds and night owls, but according to sleep expert Dr. Michael Breus, there are actually 4 different chronotypes that people typically fall into. He has labeled them according to various animals, which mimic those patterns. Interestingly, in addition to sleep patterns, he has observed that an array of personality traits often accompany each chronotype. See if you can spot yourself amongst the following. The lion. Lions are the early risers who have plenty of energy in the morning and who get tired early in the evening. They tend to have type A personalities and are optimistic and risk-averse. Often leaders and managers will be lions, with most CEOs and entrepreneurs falling into this type. Overall, lions tend to report a high degree of life satisfaction. The bear. This is most people. They rise and fall with the sun and prefer to get around 8 hours of sleep. They tend to have type B personalities, being extroverted and social. Bears are enjoyable to be around, and they tend to be emotionally stable. The wolf. These are the night owls. They are the most active at night and have a difficult time waking up in the morning. Wolves are the quote, right-brained types, often being artistic, creative, and intelligent. Wolves enjoy being alone. They are the most impulsive and spontaneous of the chronotypes, craving novelty and possessing a high propensity for risk-taking. Wolves can be highly emotionally reactive and are more prone to mood disorders. Due to their high intellect but unregimented behavior, they can often be perceived as slackers by those around them. Sadly, wolves often report a low degree of life satisfaction. The dolphin. Dolphins are light, erratic sleepers. They wake up throughout the night, often feeling unrefreshed even after sleep, and have a tough time napping. They are prone to anxiety and obsessive behavior, ruminating on mistakes as they struggle to drift into sleep. Like the wolf, the dolphin tends to be solitary and also reports low life satisfaction. So what is the reason for such variations? Why wouldn't we all share the same type? The answer lies in our genetic code. As Dr. Breus has stated, I do sleep genetics on people all the time. I can take someone's 23andMe data, I can run it through an algorithm, and I can tell you almost exactly how much sleep your body needs. Basically, if one of the building blocks of your DNA is out of order, it can make you into an early bird, it can make you into a night owl, it can make you into an insomniac.
Right. How about you?
I don't sleep.
This gene-based approach contrasts with most sleep advice, which is aimed at the lowest common denominator. It is indeed hard being a wolf in a bear world. And just because you don't march to the beat of the lion doesn't mean you're lazy. Winston Churchill, for instance, would often work late into the night and was incredibly fond of naps.
4 o'clock?
I nap at 4.
Is that permissible?
No, but necessary.
As Dr. Breus has stated, you need the right amount of sleep for you. I hate general recommendations. It's important to note that your type can change as you age. Babies are lions, kids, bears, and teenagers become wolves. In early adulthood, you tend to settle into a type, which you'll then retain until old age, where most people become dolphins or lions. Also, if you feel like these descriptions do not match your behavior, there are caveats to attend to. As Breus has said, chronobiology is complex and dynamic. So are chronotypes. We don't all fit perfectly and exactly into neat boxes. Remember that chronotypes exist on a continuum, and there are hybrids. Every type can have sleep issues, and we are all affected by our environments. Finally, to some, these labels and descriptions can feel akin to horoscopes or pseudo-scientific personality tests. Are these groupings the most accurate reflection of reality, or merely a clever marketing gimmick? Here, as always, skepticism and open-mindedness must strike a delicate balance. But the most important thing to take away is that we are, each of us, unique. The world is constantly telling us what to do in order to be happy and successful. Yet advice that is formed according to the law of averages inherently neglects the individual. If you have wolfish genes and the moonlit hours are when you feel most alive, embrace your nature and howl away.